Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is your twin flame reading for June 28th, for the week of June 28th. The divine masculines are going through a very intense karmic cycle, okay? They are doing their purging. I know that there is different groups of twin flames right now. The group that you were together recently, and when I say together, I mean in any form of communication. It doesn't have to be just the physical. I mean, like if you were texting or calling, any kind of communication, emailing, if you were together and last week, I'm going to say Thursday through the weekend, there was intense energies coming in. And what happened is, for anybody who feels disconnected all of a sudden, or the divine masculine is acting strange or shady or lashing out, ignoring you all of a sudden, I know something shifted, especially over the weekend, last weekend. It's because they have been triggered. So they got triggered because, to all my divine feminines who are working on your spiritual growth, you're taking care of yourself, you're working on the goals that, or as like a service to help people, the divine masculine sees this, and the divine masculine thinks to himself, okay, my divine feminine is working so hard to grow. She has changed. She's not the same person when I met her. I mean, it's great. It's not that they're mad about it, but what I'm trying to say is that it really makes them reflect on themselves. So they were triggered by your progress with your, spiritual growth, whatever you're doing to take care of yourself, whatever service you are trying to provide to people, whatever goal or project you're working on, you have changed ever since they met you. You have grown. So they're looking at you, the divine feminine, and thinking, wow, okay, she is inspiring me to make that change in me. And this is especially to the ones that are, I'm going to call them stubborn, that have been in the same phase in their life for a long time. And a lot of them, I'm getting 8 years. 8 years is very significant. To the ones that have been in the divine masculines, that have been in the same routine, the same conditioning, like they're getting rid of a lot of things right now, you guys. They are getting rid of conditioning. I'm getting karmic cycles. A lot has to do with family, regardless of if they're, near their family or not. A lot of things related to family karma, ancestral programming, a lot. So many things that they're going through right now that they need to release. So they are purging. But as I said last week, the twins that are in any form of communication, something weird happened. Something weird, you're going to consider it weird. There's a lot of things going on cosmically, and your higher self is orchestrating this, okay? So basically what happened is that your divine masculine was triggered by your progress, and it actually inspired him. And I'm saying him, but I mean the divine masculine. And basically they know they have to change. They know how they have to release all that stuff that's holding them back. And so you trigger them, but you are inspiring to make the change. Now, I'm going to say this. I know that a lot of you are annoyed or angry, or you feel abandoned because, for especially the ones that the divine masculine just cut ties, cut communication over the weekend. Like, as I said, it's Thursday through Sunday, something happened, right? Do not go into sadness or anger, or I know some of you want to I'm getting some of you want to sock your twin. Oh my god. So please don't go into that. Just think of it in the higher perspective that you actually triggered them, but I mean, you're doing them a favor. So you're getting them out of the rut they've been in for years. So they got triggered, and then they're thinking, I need to really do this on my own. My divine feminine has grown so much, and she's made so much progress. She's becoming independent. She's not relying on me to what her emotions feel like. And I need to do this for myself, because I'm not going to be deserving of her love if I'm not working on myself. If I'm in this low energy, if I'm not moving forward, if I'm in the same place I was years ago, I'm not evolving, but my divine feminine is. So, to all of you who understand this and you still have compassion, I hope, for your divine masculine, and you're out of the angry, I hope you guys are getting out of the angry mode. And you realize that, okay, you kind of feel sorry for them. To the ones who feel sorry for them, please do not try to hold his hand. Do not, his or her, do not try to hold the hand of the masculine right now, okay? Even though you feel like abandoned, or you feel lonely, you're thinking of them all day, that's normal. You're going to think of them all day long. But do not hold their hand. What I mean is, don't try to, see them and like chase them and like be like, oh, I'm going to be there for you, and oh, I want to hold your hand, and I want to give you a hug and whatever. No, don't do that. Because the divine masculine needs to go through this on their own. It's like a lot of them are at rock bottom. So you are not going to help them on the physical by, holding their hand and telling them everything's going to be okay. They need to realize how they're going to get back up on their own, okay? Just like how, I don't know if you want to call it tough love. It is still love, but it's more like tough love. But they need to get back up on their own so they can grow, so they can be ready for the union that's coming, okay? They know, okay, that you both are meant to be together. And to all the divine feminines that are doubting this, it's not truth. The truth is, the divine masculines know. Whether they don't know that what a twin is, what a divine masculine is, what a divine feminine is, they know you both are meant to be together. They know that. They are sitting there reflecting upon everything that you both went through in the relationship, in the connection, and they know, and they're putting like two and two together. You know how it's like you get like, you're watching a movie and you get clips of something and you put it like in a montage, and you get these scenes of, oh wow, this happened, that happened, and that happened, and do you know that this happened and it was intertwined? Like all the scenes of your connection, your relationship, the divine masculine knows that you both are meant to be together. There's no question about it, okay? And I don't care how asleep you think they are waking up. So, For my divine feminines, I got High Priestess. You are in this mode. I'm very happy that you are all in this mode. You are basically working on yourself, spiritually growing. A lot of you are meditating. I love it. And I'm getting a lot of cleansing. I'm really happy to hear that. A lot of cleansing, taking care of yourself, physically also, spiritually, in every way, because you know everything is connected, mind, body, spirit. So I love that. I'm very glad you guys are in this mode of, you know, healing. That's what it is. And you're growing at the same time. So the divine masculines are in this mode. Okay. So they know, they are in the mode that you are the one for them. No question. And they are trying to leave whatever it is behind to get to this. Okay? So they're in that mode. They might not tell you. If you're communicating with them, you know, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you, hey, honey, you know what? I need time on my own and I need to figure things out. And until I do, because I'm working on this union that we have together, because I know that we're meant to be together. They're not going to tell you that. They are. So to whoever was left, to whoever who feels like they were abandoned, left by their divine masculine, or the divine masculine fell off the face of the earth, it's because they know. They know, they trust in this union, but they have to figure things out on their own. They need to heal on their own, okay? And I know it's hard for all of you who feel this like something missing, like a piece of your heart is gone when you're not in physical connection with the divine masculine, but you are always together, no matter what. You are always connected. And I want to say, if I see a lot of comments going on, and I feel for people who, you know, who say like, oh, he hurt me, he lied to me, he did this to me, and I totally feel for you. If you all are still having problems with the whole twin flame dynamic, I do have another video posted. It's called the Twin Flame Love Formula. That's what it's titled as. And I hope you watch it. Take a chance to watch it, because that really gives you insight of the whole dynamic of the twin flame and what you need to do, you know, for your reunion to manifest. So watch that when you get a chance. It's called, the title is called Twin Flame Love Formula. Okay. And the other thing, both of you, okay, there is a group here. Okay, the divine masculine is really, both of you actually are reminiscing about all the times you had together, and you're piecing like the puzzle together, and you're really finding out things about yourself that you need to change. Okay, and it takes a lot of vulnerability to do that. Okay, so to all those people who already realize that you're not a victim in this union, in this connection, you are not a victim. Everything happens for a higher purpose, no matter how much it hurts. To all those people, you who have just realized that, I have to say, um, I usually don't take cards upside down, but this I felt it came out upside down. Okay, and that's the Magician. I'm getting like, it's actually both of you. You both kind of feel like, you know how people say like, oh, you know, like when things happen like in a row, like bad to them, like if you lost your job, or you have to move because you're being evicted, or he did this to me, he lied to me, he deceived me, I caught him, betrayal, whatever it is. Um, when you feel like everything's happening all at once, to that group of people, you you kind of feel like, oh, I'm blocked, I'm cursed, or I'm hoaxed, or whatever. I see a lot of people who keep saying that. Um, the more you think you're blocked, you're gonna be blocked. Okay, if you're in those energies, you're gonna feel like that. You know. So I want you to get out of that energy, and if you think that your union didn't happen because of, you know, some kind of black magic or anything like that, um, do something about it. Sage, sage, smudge with sage. Smudge yourself. Smudge if you think it's your twin is has some kind of black magic on them, or a hoax. What do you call it? No, a hex. um, Whatever it is, karmic energies also. This this rings true for divine masculine. So if you feel like they have these black magics, just smudge, and you could do, you know, the same thing on him. So when you smudge yourself, say the same thing for him. Just smudge yourself. Just do a ritual and smudge yourself, smudge him. It all depends on intention, you know? It all depends on if you believe it's going to work. It's going to work, okay? So, and the other thing is, also with this card, a lot of the divine masculines and some of the divine feminines, but not as much, feel like you both don't have, like, you guys don't have enough resources, or you're not spiritually evolved enough to be in this union or whatever. I want you to get out of that energy, okay? Everybody has their own journey. Everybody's growth is different. It depends on many factors. So if you see someone that you think, oh, wow, she's so, you know, or he's so highly evolved and I could never be like that or whatever, everybody's journey is different. Do not judge yourself. Um, you, as long as you're in this mode, okay, your higher self will help you open whatever it is you need to. Because when you work on yourself and you put you first, okay, you will automatically get the help from your higher self, okay? Your higher self will help you in everything. They will integrate eventually. You will be, when you raise into a higher consciousness, your higher self will integrate, will embody you, okay? So don't judge yourself if you're not where you want to be, okay? And I'm getting this. If somebody tells me one more time that they don't have time, I don't know what to say. To all you people who say, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, especially when it comes to meditation, 5 minutes. Trust me, you have 5 minutes to start with a day, okay? And I have to say, to the people that you're talking about that are highly evolved and spiritual, some people meditate for hours, okay? Because they are in their power. So when you are in your power, you say, I'm making time for this, okay? I'm making time for this during my day because this is important to me. This is my priority. My priority is to spiritually evolve, to spiritually grow. I want to reach that higher level of consciousness. And I can't do that unless I make the time for it. And I don't want to hear people tell me, I don't have time. I work 2 jobs. I do this. Everything is a choice, guys. And sometimes you have to give up certain things to get where you want. And I mean, for example, I've given up a job, and yes, I don't spend as much that I used to, but I cut corners, but that's fine. I'm very happy because I know that I'm evolving as I should be. I'm at the place where I want to be, and I'm growing every day. Okay? It's not like being spiritually evolving is not like something that's like, okay, there's levels and you get to the top and that's it. You grow every day. So make the time, make self work, inner self, okay? Inner self work a priority in your life. And trust me, you will see things turning around. There's no way it wouldn't, okay? And your higher self will see that too. And you will soon embody, your higher self will embody you, or however it works. Integration, basically, of the higher self. And so the other cards I got is, what does Divine Feminine need? The Divine Feminine needs strength. Okay? I know you all have been through a lot. And you need to be strong no matter what's going on in your life. If you feel like you're going through a lot of challenges in your life, you are, but you have to know you're not alone in this. You have full support, okay? To whatever changes you're trying to make, to whatever projects you're working on, you have the full support of the universe backing you up. So you just have to be strong and know that anything you want, okay, that you're working towards, that you're dedicated towards, has already manifested, you all. I just want to tell you that it's already manifested. You just don't see it. So have strength and realize the power you have to make a difference in your life and others, okay? And also, I'm getting like, oh, okay. Oh, and this I'm getting that judgment. This I'm getting that some of the divine feminists have to release judgments on the divine masculine. You have to release judgments. So this has a lot to do with forgiveness. And yeah, this has a lot to do with forgiveness, releasing of judgments and forgiveness. And to all, I have to tell you this because I'm making, I already made it, but I'm going to be posting a guided meditation hypnosis soon about releasing judgments and forgiveness. A lot of the Twin Flame group needs this. Divine Feminines, if you haven't forgiven your Divine Masculine yet, or you're still in that anger, resentment mode where you're closed off to love, please watch my guided meditation coming soon. If you subscribe, that will be coming up. I'm going to be posting it very soon. I just haven't had the time, but I will be doing that very soon. So watch out for it. That will really help you with all the anger and resentment that you still have stuck inside of you. Okay. And then, yeah, so the divine masculine needs healing, you guys. So he is healing right now. He's waiting. He's not going to make any decision on the physical. He's not taking any action. He's just healing. And it's because he feels like he's not ready. He's not ready to make that physical reunion yet. He's not ready to make that commitment because he's working on himself. Divine masculine, doesn't have to be he, is working on themselves. And you, to all the divine, I'm getting a lot of divine feminines are just really fed up because they have been waiting for a long time. Oh, okay. Love that. Okay. So, okay, so to all my divine feminines that are getting ideas and inspiration about doing like working on a project, you are definitely listening, which means you're definitely hearing what messages or you're definitely communicating. So whatever messages you're getting about working on a project, this is the universe supporting you, and you should go forward with whatever ideas and inspiration you're getting about any projects, especially if they are to help people in any way, shape or form, okay? And trust. So a lot of you are having trouble with this, okay? So like I said, when you release judgments, when you forgive your divine masculine, that's when you start trusting in the union, in them. So I highly recommend you check out my video when it comes out. That's really going to help you get out of the energies of, you know, lower energies of, you know, lack and anger, anxieties. To a lot of you are telepathically communicating with your twin. So you are feeling the energy. So to a lot of you, I know I am, to a lot of you that are getting like really bad headaches in certain areas, if your chakras, it's because your twin's chakras are being worked on. And or any pains in your body. It could be any form, because everything is related to everything else. So if you're like, if you're getting, you know, like your menstruation is off, if you're a female, it's because it's like a release, you know. Menstruation is a release, right? So that's what, and it has DNA, it's blood. I mean, yeah. Your DNA's in your blood, obviously. So if you're getting your menstruation like twice a month or whatever is very off, it's because your divine masculine is releasing his old DNA structure and being reprogrammed, okay? So you will feel that. What I got is forgiveness and playfulness, okay, together. So this is about you forgiving the divine masculine. To the group that hasn't forgiven it, you need to forgive them. I don't care what you say. If you think that you're going to get back with your divine masculine and you haven't forgiven him, it's not going to happen. I promise you. So please watch out for my guided meditation hypnosis video for the thing. And playfulness. You all need to play. You all need to go bring that inner child out, okay? And life doesn't have to be so serious. I know I've said this before, but life doesn't have to be so serious. So when you're out of this forgiveness, when you reach that part of forgiveness, your heart opens up. Okay, because if you still have anger inside, your heart is closed. So unity is not going to happen that way. Okay, you guys. So once you open up your heart, and that's by working on the heart chakra too, unblocking, opening it to the unconditional love you're going to receive and give, because you can't reach unconditional love without forgiveness. Okay, there's no way. So once you do that, life is going to be fun, playful, with enchanting moments, and you're going to be so light. You're not going to feel like there's a burden over you, okay? Because honestly, when you are in this, in this unforgiveness mode, it's very heavy, okay? So you're going to be lightened up by all that. And I'm getting, to all of you who use crystals, and the new moon that the full moon, sorry, the full moon we just had, I hope you all did your full moon rituals. If you all use crystals, that really helps, because the full moon, whatever your intention was, I hope it'll be manifested within the next 2 weeks. Okay, whatever you're working on and whatever you're releasing that you should be releasing, I hope that's working for you too. Oh. Ooh, I'm getting that. Okay. All right. This is an Sharwa. This is a crystal card. It's for spiritual protection. And it's saying you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So yes, this goes back to the saging that I was talking about. I'm calling it saging. That's not a word, but smudging, sage. You all need to protect yourself. There's a lot of energies going around. You are feeling people's energies, and some of them do not feel good. And I'm feeling it also. So make sure you protect yourself. You shield. I don't know if you all use shielding, but that's a great way to start off your morning, is to meditate and shield. And another thing is, if you feel like to all my empaths, that you feel like, you go somewhere, it could be anywhere, work, if you're in family gatherings, or if you're really sensitive to energies, I would highly recommend that you use a crystal, you wear it, okay? And you also keep it by you in your bed, okay? And also smudging, sea salt baths, that really helps. And yeah, so I'm gonna pull one more card. Just make sure when you buy crystals that they're not, like processed in any way. Whoa. Okay. All right. Awesome. To anybody who is, I love malachite. To anybody who is experiencing, anybody who has had job loss or any type of income loss recently, prosperity is on the way. Okay. So just hang in tight. And a really good thing about getting the income you want is use visualization, see that it's happening. That is really strong. I can't even tell you how visualization is so important for for manifestation, okay? And a lot of people tell me they can't visualize. It's hard for them. You have to I mean, it's way easier if your third eye is open to visualize, because that's what, will help you. So if your third eye is not open, let me know what you all want me to do videos about, because sometimes I get like different, ideas, and I just don't know. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything you all need to work on, and I'll create videos for that. I have so much information. I have like probably 4 notebooks full of stuff. So, okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, guys. So heightened intuition, moonstone. This is about the moon. So if anybody out there does not, the moon is a very powerful time to do rituals and make the intention of whatever you want to release and transmute. Okay, and own your sugar light, own your divine power. To all my divine feminines who I was talking about earlier that says, oh, this person is more evolved than me, I can't. To all you questioning your power, you have a lot of power. Just bring that out in you. The only way you could do that is you keep working on yourself every day. Make time for it, okay? And believe, okay, that you are growing. Because you are. I see it in a lot of people, okay? And I just wanted to show something to you all. So after you transmute all those energies of the unforgiveness and the resentment, you're going to start manifesting. This is a message that coming through. You're going to start manifesting whatever you want, okay? And speaking about crystals, I want to show you this crystal. This is like my manifestation crystal. I love it. And you can use this, okay? But I just want to tell you all, before you manifest anything or work on manifestation, you need to release all those lower energies. So, especially the unforgiveness, the resentment, the anger, the judgment, okay, that you have about what your divine masculine did or is doing right now, whatever it is, please, I'm going to say please, just because I know it's going to help so many people. Please subscribe below and watch out for my guided meditation for love hypnosis, okay? To all who don't know me, I'm actually a hypnotist too. So it's like a combination of it's a combination of hypnosis. It's a full body healing. When I say full body, I mean 7 chakras, okay? All your 7 chakras healing. And I'm an activator also, so it's an activation of light codes, transmission, activation, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. And the other thing, think about what I wanted to say. Oh yes, and it's meant to be done every night, okay? So you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is lay down, put your, earbuds in, or if you, sleep alone, you can put it on your phone. And yeah, I know it will really help you. So check that out, guys. Subscribe below, and I'll have a wonderful week. Stay strong, my divine feminines. Everything is working out beautifully, I promise you, okay? So I'll see you next time. Sending you all love and healing.